Oh my god, there's so much sand in here. It's disgusting. Jeez. What's up, tribe? It's Cheji here back again with another video for you guys. And I recently picked up the Samsung Galaxy A30 smartphone, and I decided, like, why not? Why not do a quick review and unboxing of this device for you guys? So that's exactly what this video is about, unboxing and reviewing this $200 Samsung Galaxy A30. So let's dive right into it. Intro, baby. Let's go. So this smartphone comes in a box, obviously, and in this box we have a charging cable with a 15-watt fast charging adapter, a set of headphones, a plastic case that is the one I'm currently working on this device right now, a SIM ejector tool, some extra paperwork that I do not think anybody really cares about, and of course the smartphone itself. Now for the spec of this device, I'm going to be breaking it down into two parts, which are software and hardware. So let's dive right into software. When it comes to software, the Samsung Galaxy A30 actually comes with Samsung's new One UI, and this UI is absolutely amazing. I mean, I prefer it a lot to Samsung's old 9.0 UI, and I believe that's the name it's called, but I honestly love the icons and how this user interface actually looks. The Samsung Galaxy A30 also comes with Android Pie, which is the latest Android version right now. So in this $200 device, you're actually getting like the best of both worlds, the newest Samsung UI and also the latest Android version. Thumbs up, Samsung. So the screen of this device is actually a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display. The colors and the display, the brightness of this thing actually looks amazing. But one thing though, I actually have kind of a struggle like trying to reach up to the top of the notification bar when I'm trying to like check my notifications. I honestly don't think it's because I have like tiny hands, because I'm 6'2", I have pretty large hands. So the struggle sometimes getting to the top of the notification bar is something that you might encounter sometimes because of the large screen size on this device. So just keep that in mind. It also has this dewdrop type notch, so almost giving you this fully bezel-less display, which also looks beautiful. Now the speakers on this thing is actually bottom firing. Who says bottom firing speakers? Like, oh, let me fire your bottom. Speakers on this device are actually bottom firing speakers, and here's like an example of how speakers sound. What's up, tribe? It's Cheji here back again with another video for you guys. And it should have been almost impossible to imagine or envision that such a gigantic company like BlackBerry. Now, the Samsung Galaxy A30 actually comes with three cameras. One is a front-facing selfie camera for all you selfie type of guys out there, and it's actually 16 megapixels. The photo quality on this selfie camera is actually really nice. I'll throw in some pictures that I've taken here so that you guys can see and be the judge of the camera for yourself. The two back cameras, however, comprise of a wide-angle camera and a regular camera. The wide-angle camera is used for taking like wide shots, hence the name wide-angle camera, and it's the 5 megapixel camera. The other camera, which is like the regular camera though, is a 16 megapixel camera. I'll actually throw in some pictures and videos so you guys can check them out and see how these things look for yourself. But in my opinion, the cameras of this device look really nice and really decent. When it comes to RAM and internal storage, this device comes with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of internal storage. Now 64 gigs of internal storage is actually a pretty decent internal storage for me, and I also believe that it actually has the option of expandable storage, which means you can like slot in an SD card. I'm not too sure about that information, but like I said, 64 gigs is actually pretty decent for me. 4 gigs of RAM also is actually pretty decent for playing games and just moving around the smartphone in itself. So the RAM and the internal storage are actually pretty great. So this device actually comes with a 4000 mAh battery, and it can last you like 1 day on a single charge if you are not playing like PUBG and Fortnite at the same time on your phone throughout the day. You should get like 1 day of battery life out of this thing if you use it like minimally. But if not, it's actually nothing to worry about, because like I said earlier, it actually comes with a 15-watt fast charging adapter, so if the battery is dead, you can just boost it up quickly. It also comes with a fingerprint sensor behind it, and also has an additional feature of face unlock. And now, to be very honest, I actually prefer the fingerprint sensor behind to the in-display fingerprint sensor on like the A50. I know some of you guys might be wondering, but this is actually kind of like my personal preference. Like most of the times when I try to like use the fingerprint sensor on an A50, it doesn't work really accurately like all the time. So I honestly prefer the fingerprint sensor behind. The face unlock tool also works pretty amazingly. Most of you guys might have guessed. And the combination of a fingerprint sensor and a face unlock feature to unlock your device is honestly not something I can complain about, because they all work perfectly. Now the processor on this thing is actually Samsung's Exynos octa-core processor. I hope I pronounced Exynos well for all you Samsung heads out there, please don't shoot me in the comment section. And it's actually a pretty strong processor for playing games, and for all the time I've been using this device, I haven't really had any issues with like lagging and all that stuff. So like I said, the processor works really well too. Now, what's my verdict about the Samsung Galaxy A30? Is it worth your money? Should you get this device? And the simple answer to this question is yes. I mean, for $200, which is like 73,000 Naira in Naira, you're getting 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, 4000 mAh battery, 3 cameras with 16 megapixels and a 5 megapixel wide angle camera, Samsung's new One UI, Android Pie. I mean, all these specs are actually really good for this price point. And if you were to follow my advice, I would advise that this Samsung Galaxy A30 might just be your next device if you're looking to get a new device or a new smartphone within this $200 price point. And that's it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to sponge that like button, sponge that subscribe button, hit the little notification bell icon so you will not miss out on any of my future uploads. And if there's any extra thing that you want me to cover about the Samsung Galaxy A30 that I might have just forgotten in this video, be sure to drop it down in the comment section and I'll answer your questions personally.